I'm gonna guess these MLB teams based off their Diamond Dynasty rating. Each one of these graphics will have the highest overall live series player at every primary position for any given team, and these ratings are accurate as of April 22nd, so just a few days before the first attribute roster update. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. I had my guy Ryan make all of these for me just like he did last year, so let's see if we can do this again. This team has a couple diamonds. Okay, so we have a diamond at third base and then an 88 overall in right field. That's pretty high. 83 at shortstop, gold starting pitcher, gold second baseman. Let's see, third baseman, diamonds. You've got Austin Riley, Jose Ramirez. Devers is not a diamond. Who else is there? Maybe I should focus on the 88 overall in right field. I feel like that might give it away more than the third baseman. 88 overall. Is that like Kyle Tucker? And then third, now Bregman's not a diamond, so that doesn't work. Oh, this has to be the Padres, because you have Tatis in right, you have Machado at third base, middle infield would be Xander Bogaerts and Ha-Seong Kim. You'd have Joe Musgrove at starting pitcher. Yeah, I'm going to go with the San Diego Padres. And that would be correct. Now, as I guess these MLB teams, I will also be building a Diamond Dynasty team. And for every correct answer I get, I will get to add 2 players of my choice, a hitter and a pitcher, from that team to my squad. For every answer that I get wrong, I still have to add 2 players from that squad, but they can only be bronzes. So for my hitter, I'm going to go with Xander Bogaerts and lock down second base. And for my pitcher, I'm going to get a lefty for the bullpen, Yuki Matsui. Okay, team number 2, we have a gold starting pitcher. We have a common in the outfield with nothing but bronzes in the infield. This can't be a good team. These ones are going to be tougher because there's not really any major cards that give it away like some diamonds do. And 82 is just such a tough range because I feel like there's so many gold pitchers that I won't even think of. I mean, if we think of like the bad teams, you've got the A's, but they don't have a gold pitcher, I don't think. The Nationals wouldn't even be like that bad, but you'd have CJ Abrams in the infield. Rockies? No, there's no way the Rockies have a gold starting pitcher either. Who is this? Could this be the Marlins? No, because you'd have Jazz somewhere, and I'm pretty sure Jazz is at least a gold. Ooh, what about Detroit? What about the Tigers? You would have Skubal at the pitcher. Who would be the right fielder? Kerry Carpenter? I thought he was a gold. I mean, that is the only guess that I can think of that actually kind of makes somewhat of sense here, but that's the best I've got. I'm gonna go Tigers. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, Kerry Carpenter's only a 77. I think he was a gold to end MLB 23. So for my hitter, I'm gonna go with the Tony Clark, and I'm gonna add to my bullpen with Jason Foley. All right, team number 3. We do have a diamond, an 87 at third base. We've got a gold at first base, and everything else is kind of middle of the road. So I have to focus on those corner infielders. I was already naming some diamond third baseman earlier. Obviously, it's not the Padres because we got Machado and he was an 85. This isn't the Braves, even though Austin Riley, I think, is an 87 over at third base. Who was the other third baseman I named? I definitely had another one. J-Ram? Yeah. Josh Naylor, first base. Everything else, though, I just kind of hope it's right. But the Josh Naylor Jose Ramirez combo seems to fit, right? Who's that at second base? And Stephen Kwan in left field? Yeah, we'll send it. Let's go Cleveland. 3 for 3, baby. So we're gonna pick up Stephen Kwan for the outfield and Emmanuel Clase for the bullpen. Yikes, dude. What is this team? We have 1 gold, an 82 overall in right field, and then nothing but mid everywhere else. Not even a bronze at first base. The only thing that's going to give this away is right field, and I don't even know who that is. I mean, we can pretty much guess this is a bad team, not a good roster. So once again, kind of a bottom of the barrel type of thing, but it's not going to be the A's, I don't think. Who would even be the gold in right field for the A's? Nobody. I don't even need... If they don't have a gold. White Sox, no, because you'd have Luis Robert in center. I don't think he moved to right, as far as I know. What other bad teams am I not guessing? Marlins? No, it's not the Marlins. Is this the Pirates with, like, Brian Hayes at third base? Who would their outfielder be? Brian Reynolds? But he's not a right fielder. I don't even think he's a gold. He might be a silver. I don't think this is the Pirates. No, that doesn't add up. I would have said the Tigers, because you would have had, Kerry Carpenter in right field. I thought he was a gold at first. Oh, it's the Rockies. I mentioned them earlier. Yeah, it's the Rockies. It has to be. Has to be Nolan Jones in right field, right? And then what? I mean, but is Elias Diaz not a silver? I guess Ryan McMahon at third base. Honestly, I feel like the Rockies is the only thing that makes any sort of sense. So I'm gonna go Colorado and hope it's right. And it is. So I'm gonna put Ryan McMahon at third base, and then I'm gonna pick up my first starting pitcher, Chase Dollander. Oh my God, another terrible team. I mean, who haven't we named yet, or who hasn't been picked yet? We've gotten the Tigers. We've gotten the Rockies. It's not the Marlins because there's no Jazz. Is it the A's? It would be what? Zach Geloff at second base, and that's it. I don't even know who the rest of their players are. Is Ruiz a silver or is he a bronze? I don't even know. Is Brent Rooker a bronze? This has to be the A's. It has to be. I feel like I've gone through every weak team. It has to be Oakland. That's who I'm going with. And we remain perfect. So I'm going to pick up a shortstop with Jacob Wilson, and I'm going to keep adding to the bullpen. 95 Raleigh Fingers. Okay, team number 6. Here we go. We got a diamond, and it's at catcher. That actually might be a dead giveaway here. I think the only live series diamond catcher is Adley. I don't think Will Smith is there. Not JT Realmuto, not Sean Murphy. I think literally that catcher is a dead giveaway, because then you'd have Corbin Burns at pitcher, Gunnar at shortstop. 79, I think, would be Cedric in center with Santander in right, Mountcastle at first. Yeah, that 87 diamond behind the dish gives this one away. This is 100% the Baltimore Orioles. Yeah, that one was a layup. So I'm going to use Heston Kjerstad in the outfield and 92 Corbin Burns in the rotation. Let's go perfect, man. I'm 6 for 6. Okay, we got quite a bit of golds on this team. This has to be a good team. You got a borderlined diamond at first base. You got an 83 at third, 83 in center, 83 starting pitcher. First instinct here is maybe the Diamondbacks with like Christian Walker at first base with Moreno at catcher. I don't know if he's a silver or a gold. Oh, but no, you'd have Corbin Carroll, and he's a 87 or an 85 or something. So no, this isn't the Diamondbacks. Not the Phillies. It's not the Braves. Trying to think who has gold catchers. It's not the Dodgers. Oh, you know who this is? This is the Cardinals. This is St. Louis. Goldie at first, Arenado at third, Contreras behind the dish. Outfield would be what? Nootbaar? Is Nootbaar still a gold? Although, what is Jordan Walker? Is he a silver or a bronze? I don't know about that pick, actually. No, it has to be, right? 83. Who's the pitcher? Oh, Sonny Gray. Yeah, okay, this is St. Louis. Has to be. Going Cardinals. It is. So I'm going to go ahead and use Joe Torre as my catcher, and then I'm going to throw Tink Hence in the rotation. Dude, we're flying through these. I like this. I'm undefeated so far. We're going to build the perfect squad. For this one, we have 1 gold. Man, I'm just thinking Rockies again. 76 at first and short, 75. Oh, come on, man. I thought we were through all like the weaker teams. Who else have I not used? It's not the Marlins once again, because there's no Jazz. Who is that gold in right field? It's not the Mariners, obviously, because there's no Julio. Who's in the AL Central? It's not the Royals. It's not... We already did the Tigers. We already did the Guardians. It's not the Twins because they'd have Royce Lewis. Bro, there's got to be like an obvious team that I'm missing here. Marlins, Phillies, Nationals. CJ Abrams, shortstop. Yeah. And then right field, Lane Thomas. I'm going Nats. That's all I got. Oh, that was close. So I'm going to go with Bryce Harper in the outfield and Pedro Martinez in the rotation. Okay, good team here. Diamond at right, second, starting pitcher, and shortstop. And shortstop's a 90. There can't be many of those. So it's got to be the Dodgers, Mookie, but I think Mookie's a 91. Seager. Rangers. Is this Texas? Garcia in right, Semien at second, Seager short. And then who's the pitcher? Is that DeGrom? Dude, I keep forgetting this dude's a Ranger. Not even on some like AL West hating type of thing. I just I don't ever see him pitch because he's not out there. But yeah, this is going to be Texas. This is going to be the Rangers. That one was easy. I'm going to go with Mitch Garver for the offense and Jose Leclerc for the bullpen. Okay, this should be another decent roster on this one with 4 golds. You have 83s in the middle infield, 84 in center, 81 in right. What's up with all the 81 and 82s in right field on these graphics? 79 starting pitcher. That's not going to give it away. I really have to focus on the gold, specifically the center field gold, because that's a borderline diamond player. Center fielder, 84 overall, with a gold shortstop on the same team. This might be the Cubs. Dansby shortstop, Bellinger center, I guess Seiya in right field. Yeah, I know Bellinger's an 84. He was on Angel in the outfield. I think I feel good about the Cubs. I'm going to go Cubs. Bang, another one. So I'm going to go with the pipeline Michael Busch and 84 Jesse Chavez. All right, only 3 teams left. Got to stay perfect here. So this one, we have 2 diamonds. We have shortstop and first base. First instinct here is the Mets with Lindor and Pete Alonso. Gold starting pitcher Kodai Senga, but I think he's an 80. 79 in center, 71 at second. I mean, I don't hate the Mets, but what other diamond combos of first base and shortstop are there? Dude, I'm really stuck on the Mets, but it doesn't seem right in some areas. And I think Lindor is an 85. He might be an 87, but I feel like I remember him being an 85. No, he had a decent year. He should be an 87. The more I think about it, the more I feel like this isn't the Mets. And is Pete Alonso a diamond or is he a gold? What other diamond first basemen are there? Could this be the Blue Jays? Vlad at first base, Bo at shortstop. Is Kiermaier 79 in center? I guess George Springer in right field. Who's the pitcher? Kevin Gossman? It's really between the Blue Jays and the Mets, and the more I think about the Mets, I don't think it's right, so I'm gonna go Toronto. And it was the Jays. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the cover boy, and I'm gonna finish out the rotation with Yadiel Rodriguez. 2 more teams, almost done here. This team has 6 golds. Wow, an entire gold outfield. We got gold on the corners with gold at starting pitcher, and then bronze at catcher and shortstop. Wait, what? This is a lot of golds. This has to be like a pretty good team. It's not going to be anybody in like the AL West. I've already guessed a few of those teams. Bro, I mean, I feel like this team should stand out to me. I genuinely don't know who this is. This feels weird that there's a team that has this many golds and I can't think of a single one. We already did the Cardinals with the golds on the corners. This is not the D-backs. You know what? I've been looking at this for a while. I straight up have nothing coming to my head. And instead of being corny going through all the different teams, I'm going to take the L. I'll throw away the perfect record. Who is it? Bro, it was the Rays? Yandy, Siri, Randy McClanahan. I swear to, I thought Shane McClanahan was a diamond. I thought he was an 85. Kind of thought Yandy was a diamond too. If I would have went through all 30 teams, I'm sure I would have gotten this, but you know what? If that's the one I missed, that's the one I missed. That's crazy. So my bronze from the Rays will be Caballero, and I'm gonna take Garrett Clevenger. Well, I am not gonna go perfect, unfortunately, but we have one more here, and okay. Dodgers? No. Not Dodgers. Mookie would be a shortstop. So if it's not the Dodgers, it is the Braves. Spencer Strider, Matt Olson, Albies, Austin Riley, Acuna. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, we shouldn't even do the Braves on these because they're so obvious. So that'll finish the job. So I'm going to throw Acuna in there and Aaron Bummer. All right, so this is the squad after guessing all those teams. Honestly, this turned out pretty well. The rotation is not bad at all. I'll probably go ahead and start Pedro Martinez, and then the bullpen's pretty good. A couple good lefties, some solid righties. So it's going to be Pedro Martinez against Randy Johnson. And my opponent chose the OG Bayfront. The ball still dies here, even with the boosted exit velos. Here we go. Well, that's one way to get things started. Xander perfect off Randy. Oh, no, I didn't want to swing at that. I don't know what happened over there at first base. Dude, I've been going for high fastballs a lot more recently. Full count. Here we go. He's moving. And I wave at a slider thinking he was going to go to the heat. Well, thank goodness I got the home run because the rest of the at-bats were not great. Let's have a good start here, Pedro. Come on. Spot the fastball. Of course, I walk him. What am I doing walking the leadoff guy, man? Come on. There we go. That's way better. Having a real hard time getting Yord on here, man. He's fighting off everything close. How do I get him out? There it is. Got him confused on that cutter. Got Richie Sexton right where I want him. See you later. You can't hit that with Richie. You just can't. Once again, I keep going for high fastballs lately. I don't know why. Thankfully, I squared that one up. Steven Kwan. Lefty off Randy. No way, Steven Kwan. He doesn't even have power like that. He has 57 power against lefties. How did he just do that? Oh my God. If you throw me a fastball inside, I am not going to miss it. I'm hitting home runs with guys that have sub 70 power, man. Dude, you're living dangerous throwing more fastballs to Xander after what he did in the first AB. Oh my God. What is this? This can't be the same Randy card that I face regularly. Why does he seem so hittable tonight? You should feel comfortable with that lead now, Pedro. I don't want to catch him looking. Bryce Harper, make a play on this ball in the gap. Yes, he will. That changeup looked so hittable. Okay. Just leave him out there with 2 outs. Popped him up. Inside cutter. This guy is ready for anything on the inner half. Almost too ready. Dude, I could probably count on one hand the amount of people I've actually seen use this Ryan Sandberg. And that's probably why. Let's see how he does with a high fastball. That ended up actually being a really good pitch, but not by design. I'll tell you what, I love what Pedro is doing right now. There you go, Torrey. That's what we needed. I didn't score in the 3rd inning. I'm trying to get back in the run column here in the 4th. Woo! Okay. I really do like my swings lefty against Randy right now. I'm feeling good. Normally, I'd be begging my opponent to take out Randy, but I kind of want him to stay in right now. And he's out. Damn it. Ooh. Why didn't he leave Randy in? Bases loaded. 2 outs in the 4th. Mitch Garver at the plate. That was right over the middle. I mean, if that's the pitch you're going to get with bases loaded, you kind of have to do something with it. That's a pretty sad end to that rally. Pedro is just sick right now. I love Richie, but he's just hard to hit with on pitches on the corners. Leadoff walk in the 5th. Time to party. Just a little bit late, man. I was so ready for a breaking pitch low and in. Dude, I actually like this Jacob Wilson card a lot more than I thought I would. Didn't look great on paper to me when I first saw him, but I've used him a few times now, and he's been really good. He's no Steven Kwan, though. Steven Kwan just finds a way to get it done every time he's at the plate. 6-0. I love this guy. Hey, the bases are loaded. Don't let me get into mercy rule territory already, dude. He's gonna get a double play, isn't he? This man was one bad pitch away from being down 10-0, and instead he gets a double play to get out of the jam. Don't be a bad pitch. Why do I ever even question Pedro Martinez? Change up this time to Bobby Witt. Way out in front. Pedro's at 9 strikeouts. Might not be good. That was probably the worst pitch I've thrown all game, and we still got an out. Is that going to be it? Is my opponent going to get out of here? Yep, that's it. Hey, mercy rule victory with this squad. I'll take it. That man just could not hang with Pedro Martinez.